The lighting is horrible, but just gonna roll with it. I think I didn't set my camera up right, and I have no idea what to do with my hands, but whatever, I'm here. Hey everybody, I'm Frank, and welcome to Next Flight Plan. If you're here, you're probably into aviation, or maybe you're like me, and you're wanting to get into aviation, maybe get to learn how to fly. That's something that I'm actually personally working on. I've decided I'm gonna learn how to fly, and I'm gonna document the entire process, write it all down, list it all out, talk about every step of the way, and share it right here on this channel. And maybe get some of your stories too. We'll see. Don't know how this is gonna go yet, but you know, I'm no expert yet. So we'll just see how this goes. I've always been someone who's been fascinated by flying. And I even love airports. Like, I don't mind if there's a long layover. Of course, I don't want to sleep in an airport again, but that's a totally different story. But the thing is, I've just had so many things that kind of got in the way for me choosing to do something that I've always wanted to do. I've wanted to learn how to fly for so long. In fact, I was in high school when I really got the itch. I ended up going up in a plane with somebody. It was a small four-seater. I don't even know what it was. I don't even know where the pilot is. So it was someone I knew back in the day. But the point is, I wanted to do that ever since then. And I've always felt like I just couldn't. Like there was some kind of barrier in the way. Maybe it was time. You know, I was starting a family. I was trying to have a job that was just barely squeaking by, and maybe I thought I didn't have the money to do it. And of course, that's a big obstacle for a lot of people. And it was for me for a long time too. And it kind of still is, but I'm putting in, you know, I'm making a sacrifice to do this. So that's a big part of it. And I completely understand if anyone else is in the same boat or plane. And that's just the way life goes sometimes. But now we're here. So if you want to stick with me all the way to the end of this process, I have no idea how many videos it's going to be. I have no idea how long it's going to take, but I have a specific goal in mind. You see, I'm not quite 50 yet, but I'm getting there. My goal is to become a private pilot with a certificate, license, before I'm 50. That's my current goal. And I'm working on that. I want to take you along with me. So let me give you a little bit about me. So I'm a dad. I'm an active member of my church. I work in the IT field. I'm specifically a Mac engineer. As of the time of recording this, I have a grand total of 1 flight hour under my belt. I've actually taken my introduction or discovery flight, and I actually did that earlier today. I was wearing this same shirt. Okay, so I had this GoPro, and I was not an expert at how this thing works, and it overheated in the first couple minutes. And I noticed long after taking off, which you actually got to see, that it overheated, turned off. I know how to fix that now, so hopefully that won't happen in the future, okay? So being that I have kind of a technical brain, being that I work in IT, like all the time, I'm hoping that's gonna be able to bring some of the skills into place. I'm in the United States, and because of that, I fall under the rules of the FAA. And with that, I also have a little bit of experience with the FAA, as I have a Part 107, which is the certificate that allows you to fly drones, essentially, for commercial purposes. So I could fly a drone, I could put the videos on YouTube, and I could monetize them. I could sell the services for real estate or whatever else you can use drones for. So I have that, so I have a little bit of the knowledge already. So I've already done a lot of studying before, so I can read aerial charts. And I'm also gonna be really honest about every aspect of it. I'm gonna bring all the ups, I'm gonna bring all the downs, I'm gonna share all of it. And I'm gonna be documenting it and journaling it myself along the way. And then you know, we're gonna figure out how to make sure everyone knows this info. Unless there's some specific requirement that the FAA requires that you just cannot do for becoming a pilot, there's no reason that any of you can't do this. So, come along. So, I already stated my goal a couple minutes ago. Get that elusive private pilot certificate license. It's actually called a certificate. I do know that. So, we're going to get that before I reach age 50, right? Right. Now, once I get that, I'm going to be shifting my focus into getting further certifications. You know, it's always visual first, then instrument second, or that's pretty much how it goes. And then you have other ratings you can get. And I don't know all these terms yet. You can tell me below. If you know all these terms, cool, list them out. Or if there's a handy website where all this stuff is just thrown out there for the world to see, by all means, let me know. That could be handy. And thank you. So my personal goal has been set, but the goal of this channel is to simply bring this information to you, to share it with you, and to hear your stories along the way. Could be really fascinating, really fun. I'm personally looking forward to it. We're not going to have any fluff. Well, there might be fluff here and there, especially as time goes on, because flying will continue to be a part of this. And sometimes it means flying to a fun destination and sharing that destination with you. I think that's a big part of it, because maybe that's a future goal, right? I think it's a good thing to shoot for. This is just the first episode, so let's just stick to the basics. So if this sounds like your vibe, go ahead and follow these videos. If it's YouTube, subscribe. If it's X, then follow. You know how it works. Just hit the button that does the thing that you want it to do, so you'll be able to come back to these. And if it is YouTube, don't forget to hit that notification button, okay? I'm gonna be trying to bring 2 to 3 videos per week. And then eventually, if we get to where I can have an editor, then I might be able to do a little more. We'll see, I don't know yet. So I'm really excited about this. Feel free to comment below if this is your jam. Let's build this community, let's have a good time. I can't believe I said if this is your jam, because I never use those words. I think it was just the creator thing in my brain that says, use a weird catchphrase. Anyway, I'm not going to use that one all the time. Sorry about that. So let me know below. Are you a part of this? Are you also learning to fly? Have you already been flying for years? Are you a seasoned veteran? Did you learn in the military? Did you learn for fun? Did you learn because it's a family tradition? I would love to know these things. And let's build this community up. Let's help new pilots, such as myself, and let's help other new pilots, not just me. Let's all do this together. It's going to be a lot of fun. But most importantly, let me know with the comments, what is your next flight plan? See ya.
You don't want to leave your GoPro in here for the next person, or what?
Hey, that could be a nice gift, I guess.
Yeah.